3. Rehearse loss with negative visualization. At first, imagining the loss of someone you care about may seem counterproductive, even unsettling. Why would anyone voluntarily confront the possibility of losing a loved one, a friend, or a partner? But Stoics like Marcus Aurelius believe that this very exercise is a crucial tool for building emotional resilience. By deliberately picturing the loss of someone important, we allow ourselves to process the pain and uncertainty ahead of time. This practice doesn't numb the grief but helps us accept it in advance, reducing its overwhelming impact when it inevitably arrives. I personally experienced the power of this Stoic exercise when a close friend, someone I had shared countless moments with over the years, began discussing plans to move overseas. Initially, the thought of them leaving was unbearable, but instead of resisting that fear, I leaned into it. Each day, I took a few quiet moments to imagine my life without them, what my days would look like, how I'd fill the space left behind, and how I might cope with their absence. It wasn't an easy mental shift, and at first it felt like I was only making the impending loss more real. Yet through this process, I found myself emotionally preparing, accepting that their departure was a possibility, not a certainty, and that I could still find peace, even in their absence. When they finally moved, the emotional weight of their departure didn't hit me as hard as I had feared. I had already mourned the future I'd imagined, and as a result, the grief felt manageable. This exercise wasn't about detaching from my feelings or becoming cold. It was about learning how to hold space for both the present and the future. I could still appreciate the time we had shared, but I had also prepared myself for the change, making the transition smoother and less emotionally jarring. Marcus Aurelius, too, cautioned against letting our minds become overwhelmed by imagined futures. He urged, "Do not disturb yourself by imagining all of life's troubles at once. Meet each calmly as it arises." This wisdom underscores the core of negative visualization. The goal isn't to dwell in negativity, but rather to gently prepare for the inevitable. The more we practice this emotional flexibility, the more we can face each change with greater clarity, courage, and a sense of control over how we respond.